Hey there, people! I hope that you're having a fantastic day and are getting to devote some time to perhaps a new hobby or interest. I've been playing a lot of guitar and writing songs myself, mostly love songs to serenade my sweet new baby sourdough starter named Surrender to the Dough. Not sure if you noticed, but there was a dry yeast shortage a few weeks back. I suppose people ate through all of their toilet paper reserves and collectively decided that it was time to take up baking. I was one of those people, but got shut out at the grocery store and online. You know, a few weeks of quarantine here in New York resulted in a massive craving for pizza.
I want pizza! I want pizza!
Pizza!
Luckily, a kind soul sent me some much needed packets of yeast to tide me over. Thank you, Susan. It was then I decided to jump on the hipster wagon of starter making quarantine pioneers. Making starter was super easy and all you need is pineapple juice or water and flour. I went with the New York Times adaptation of Peter Reinhardt's starter recipe. Just do a quick search online and you'll find a ton of versions. They're all pretty similar, just mixing equal parts by weight of flour and water. I went with a whole wheat flour. You'll then let the mixture ferment for 48 hours and then start feeding it daily with flour and water. After a week or so, you'll have some funky stuff with matured flavor that can leaven dough in place of yeast. Today, we're going to be satisfying my never-ending craving for pizza with an incredible recipe for sourdough pizza crust. And we'll be focusing on a super crispy and caramelized pan pizza preparation that will hit the spot just right. Be sure to check out isobefood.com for all the ingredients and written recipe. Let's get started. In a large mixing bowl, combine the lukewarm water, starter, and 1 teaspoon of olive oil. Sift in the flours and salt. Hand mix until fully incorporated and scrape into a ball shape. Cover with a damp cloth and let sit for 1 hour. Knead the rested dough for 5 minutes or until smooth. Form into a ball and close off the seam underneath. Coat a 12-inch cast iron pan with 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Place the dough in the center of the pan and brush the top with 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Let rise for a total of 6 to 8 hours at room temperature or in an oven with the light on. After 2 hours, very lightly reapply a half tablespoon of olive oil to the top. Continue to let rise. After the dough has risen, press it down evenly with your fingertips from the center to the edge in an equal thickness. Continue to press the dough up the sides to form a crust edge. Par bake the dough in a preheated 550 Fahrenheit degree oven for 8 minutes. Remove, sauce, and top with your favorite toppings. Be sure to sauce and cheese to the edge. This will caramelize, creating a magical, crusty edge. Bake for 10 to 12 minutes. Remove from the oven and carefully check the bottom of the dough for browning. You can continue to brown the dough on a stovetop over medium heat until golden. Finish by browning the top under a broiler for a few minutes. Let cool for 5 minutes before cutting. And there you have it, sourdough pan pizza. This dough is packed with flavor. Sure, you can roll this crust out thin and slap it on a pizza stone, but this cast iron method results in that delicious caramelized edge. Not to mention a massively crunchy bottom and chewy interior that you'll have to experience firsthand to believe. Take a listen for yourself. That does it for me, folks. I really hope you try this out. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and be sure to come back next time to Isobe Food, where you get what you need to succeed in the kitchen. I'm your host, Jamie, and I want some pizza.
I want pizza!
Pizza!